tell them, hey, look.
Okay, all I have to say is that we want the same services we have always been accustomed to. We have a clean development. We have a very well-run development. And you've taken away our maintenance men. We cannot get the same services if we don't have enough people to do the jobs. We need to bring back some of those people that you let go, and this dump is bringing down the value of the property, and it just doesn't look right. That has to go too. That's all I got to say now.
Today, they had the maintenance men, by the way, they cut our staff from 24 to 10. They had the maintenance men come out and clean this dumpster out so it would look presentable and try to get away from the stench. But it still stinks. There was liquid coming out of the storage bin, as you can see, on the sidewalk and in the street. I'm not accustomed of living like this. This is the nearest thing to the slum. Folks have noticed the washing machine, the price has been increased, and that's because they get a cut from the money that is derived from the washing machine. They're making all the money. They want us to pay more. He even said that he's going to make this a 100% co-op. I don't know how he's going to do that to me, because I ain't buying nothing. Having said that, I want everybody to know we must stand together. We must continue to fight to preserve our quality of life for which we have grown accustomed to. Have a blessed day.
Is Lafayette Estates in the house? Make some noise. Yeah! Is Lafayette Morrison here? Make some noise. Yeah! How many of you were at the forum held at PX93? Raise your hands if you were at the forum. If you were at that forum, you remember the discussion, you remember the laundry list of questions that we had for our new sponsor. And amongst those questions were issues with rent receipts, issues with rent statements, copies of leases, the fact that security was a question mark, the fact that they laid off our maintenance staff. There were a lot of things going on. And that man did not have the decency of not just being at the meeting, but not even sending somebody to represent their office. Our problems with him started there. Because as the assembly member, when we had the first rally outside on Lafayette Avenue, he came to my office to try and explain why we were wrong, why we were confused, why things weren't going to be so bad. And he assured me that the problems of communications were going to end, that he was going to be clear with the residents and us about what he wanted to do and how he was going to work with us to make sure that he was able to do what he had to do as a businessman, and we were going to continue to have the quality of life that we've always had here. Unfortunately, that was the last time I spoke to him. Unfortunately, instead of things getting better, they got worse. And to add insult to injury, we have this garbage pit right here. And so, here's the problem I have. I'm conflicted right now because look at us all together. There are smiles on many people's faces. We were hugging 2 seconds ago. We're listening to songs that say happy people. And that's exactly what this community was. Yes, we had issues with little things in the tenant association, the shareholders, this and that. But at the end of the day, we were one community. Yeah. And unfortunately, since this man has arrived, we are fed up. We are angry. We feel disrespected. We are not getting clean hallways. We are not getting clean community. We have a dumpster that was built without permits. And so, we got a problem. And the problem is no one that is here. And the problem is not the people that have been a part of this community. The problem is somebody that came to this community to make money and ruin our quality of life. And the Department of Buildings issued him violations for not having permits. Just so you know, we have notified them that when he does try and file for permits, they should consider the fact that the Bruckner Plaza entrance is there, the fact that the 5 bus comes through here, the fact that this is very much needed parking. Yes, we have parking in there, but I don't know about you, but when I have friends over, they can't find somewhere to park.
Right.
And so we can't just give up parking space, because why? He got rid of his maintenance staff because he said that he could save 20 man-hours of work a week by putting a dumpster here.
That's a lie.
So what? So that our community could look worse? So that we have to smell that garbage? Look at the gate. Any child could go right under that gate and get hurt. We've seen people already coming here at night and dumping garbage over that fence. What are we waiting for? A fire to happen in there? This has to stop. Say it with me. This has to stop.
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 God bless you. We got a lot of people here who care about you. We're going to speak to you.
And he has a reason to be on fire.
Live here.
He has a reason to be on fire. Let me tell you something. Many, many years ago, I came to New York in 1965. When I came to New York, this development for many years has been the pride of the Bronx. This place has been feared. This place has been respected. This place has been a tone in the back of every elected official and every man, because people that reside in this development have been decent, have been united, and has been, have been keeping this area together. This has been the pride of the Bronx, as I said before. To the point that if you see tonight you have here Helen and Sarah. You have here every single elected official that represents this area. You have the Bronx Board of President here today.
Yeah.
You have the assembly members.
Yeah.
You have the council members. You have the senators. Because this place, we have to be sure that this place is kept the way it has been for years.
That's right.
And these people, whoever they are,
Park Central.
whoever,
Park Central.
who are they?
Park Central.
Who are they?
Park
They
Central.
have to what?
Go.
You have to do what?
Dump the
You
dumpster.
have to do what?
Dump the dumpster. Now.
When?
Now.
What dumper?
Dumpster.
Which dumper?
This dumpster.
Which dumper?
This dumpster.
Which dumper?
This dumpster.
Which dumper?
This dumpster.
Which one?
This dumpster.
Where is it?
We're out here today showing support for this community. You heard the comments from the assembly member, you heard the comments from the senator, and this is a working class community. This is not a community who has, been dormant. This is an active community, a community that has demonstrated that they have a voice, that they have power, and anyone who comes from the outside has to integrate themselves into this community and not come in thinking they're going to take advantage of this community. That's
right. Tell them, tell them.
That they have demonstrated. I too sat with Mr. Spiro, and he went through the list of questions that were asked of him at the forum, and he assured me, just like he assured the assembly member, that he was going to be working with the shareholders, he was going to be working with the Tenants Association, and the calls never stopped coming into my office. The calls, I think we speak to Helen almost every single day, giving us updates on the atrocities that are happening in this development. And so I came here today to show my support, to let you know that we have your back, and we're going to continue to work and fight hard to make sure that Spiro understands that he needs to integrate into the community. So if he can integrate into this community,
needs to get out.
he needs to get the hell out.
There you go. There you go.
On a serious note, we are all family here.
That's right.
We are family here. This is the Lafayette family here today. I say that because in family there are differences. I say that because in family there's gossip. I say that because in family there's festivities and celebration. But I also say that because when you mess with one family member,
You mess with us all.
whole family. And Mr. Still mess with this family, right?
Yeah.
The great thing about living here for me and my wife and my two sons is that on a daily basis, and we live in 820, when we get into the elevator, how people say good morning. How people say have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a nice weekend. And this has been happening here. This is nothing new. What happens in this development exemplifies the very best of the borough of the Bronx. Exemplifies that. And so why is it that you want to tamper with that? Why is it when you come in and you met with all of us, the elected officials, when you met with the leadership, with Helen and with Sarah and many of you, and we tell you that we are accustomed to a certain way of living, why is it that you want to deteriorate that? Why is it that you gave more priority to the garbage than you do to the men and women who are working? He wants to come and sell these apartments. And so it only behooves him to make and keep all of us happy. We are the ones who are going to tell folks, like family members, whether or not they should buy or not.
That's right.
And so right now, so many people are coming to me and they say, should I buy? And I'm saying, hold on. Should I buy? Hold on. He needs to paint the lines in the parking lot. He needs to mop the hallways. The garbage needs to be taken out of the basement as soon as they used to. He needs to hire more porters and maintenance people. They need to keep the grounds going. He needs to listen to us, those of us who rent and those of us who are the shareholders as well. Don't come here as a dictator. Our quality of life has deteriorated since you've been here, and that needs to stop right now. I'll leave you with this. I know maybe the haircut for men is too late for me, but he should understand that I'm not only a president, I'm also a resident.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Hi, my name is Helen Foreman-Hines. I'm a community organizer, and I live at Lafayette Morrison Estate. It's 900 apartments, 989 are used for the tenants' use, and 19 floors in 4 buildings. I just want to say I'm so happy that the folks decided to come out tonight. And what happened was it was a warm feeling for me to know that they understand what the new owner, David Spiro, is doing to the community. He bought in a new dump. He ended up by not having to have it inspected or even get a permit. They had to come in and say to him, hey, this needs to be cut down, it's too high. He cut 21 foot of the sidewalk without a permit. So it's just so much going on. He came in, he laid off 32 BJ workers. It was 24 workers. Now we have 1 maintenance guy per building. We had 2 carpenters, they laid off forever. We had 4 handymen, they are gone. We have 2 supers, and they have the supers working on a daily basis. Every day they run tickets. When that's too much, he bring in from his other sites so that they can do the job that need to be done by the folks that's laid off. So I want to say I'm really happy the people came out today, and I bless them and I thank them, and I look forward for everyone bringing 5 additional for the next event, which should be very soon. I thank you. God bless.
I want y'all to listen, listen.